Hi, good morning, everybody, on this Sunday morning. Hope all is great. This is Super Bowl Sunday here in the United States of America. I know a lot of you probably are getting prepared for that activity today, but I'm coming in here this morning saying hello, hello, hello. And if you are listening at me on any of my platforms, please don't hesitate to join the community. Go to pushtodream.com, click on that button, get some of the resources that I have available to you and for you so you can grow and get the get the life that you want, have the life that you want, be that success that you want to be. So shall I begin? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, love your thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So now of course, you all know that I'm on my multiple platforms and I want to, any questions? Hello, hello, happy Sunday. Hey, over here. If anybody have any questions, please put them. And if you think I may miss them, hey, copy them so where you can write them again and I can see them. Okay. How about that? So if you have any questions, what we're about to talk about, I want to talk to you this morning about starting a business, even though you have my um my hey Jamaica, hey from Jamaica. Anybody would like to start a business, even if you have a 9 to 5. We're going to talk about that because there are a few things that you can do outside of your 9 to 5. I don't know who told anybody that, oh, you cannot be successful in business if you are working for someone else. No, we are going to need in this climate another source and another stream of income. And by the way, share this out if it helps you, and if you are a part of the community already, share this out, please. And for those that do share out my content, I appreciate you. And I think sometimes I will DM you if I can see it and tell you thank you. So I'm telling you thank you. And hey, let's just go right into the first thing that I do want to say. Before you can be successful in anything, and before you can do and move and shake in anything, you have to first be grateful. Whether you write it down or just think it in your mind, meditate on it, being grateful and thankful. That is so important because when you are grateful and thankful, more things are going to come your way. Okay? More things are going to come your way. Now, it's all personal, but before you can build and grow, and like I was mentioning earlier when I got on here and talked to my community over here, we have to first do the work on ourselves. The reason why nothing may have not worked in business for you, possibly even in life, just do the work on ourselves. So when you are doing that, that is the key to your success. Now, your belief system may not be where it needs to be. Believing in yourself is going to make all the difference in the world. It's just that simple. Just that simple. All right, now let me see. Do I see any comments over here while we're talking? Okay. All right, now let's continue on and just kind of like getting into, now that we've gotten that out of the way, to just really, really know what's going to be required of you to get yourself together. All right, whether you're going to do a business in a brick and mortar business, remember we have to have multiple streams of income. And because this is a beautiful Sunday, and I so love using God's word and love using the proof that yes, you are the one that can make everything happen through him. And because you want to be on purpose for your life, let me just break down, let me just tell you about one of the scriptures that help you to understand this, that you have the ability. He's giving you the ability. And it's Deuteronomy 8:18. It says, but remember the Lord your God, For it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth and so confirms his covenant which he swore to your ancestors as it is today. So he gave that to your ancestors. So it is today. So that means it hasn't changed. You still have the ability. I don't know who told you you didn't, but you do. You still have the ability. And that's what we're going to break down and talk about a little bit this morning. Now, with your ability to create and generate wealth, what is going to be required of you? First of all, it's going to require that you believe that you can do it. A lot of you don't believe that you can do it because you were told that you can't do anything. And a lot of it stems from our childhood. Yes, it does. It really do. Don't think so. So, with that being said, also, let's just go ahead and break down some things that can help you. If under $500 that you can start a business, you can get the software you need. You can get set up pretty quickly. And now, since we're in tax season, now since we're in the season that you may just have a little extra money in hand on hand, now's the time to really talk about. Let me invest in myself. Let me use $500 to at least do something, something outside of what I'm doing now. Now, let me give you a few of the businesses that you can start, whether you do it digitally or you can get a brick and mortar. You there's That's lucrative for you, and maybe you haven't thought about them. There's vending machines, there's mobile services for businesses, there's drop shipping businesses, there's e-commerce and selling your products, and even affiliate marketing. Look into these and find out more about them to help you. Okay, let's do that. Now, starting your business under $500, let's say you can do DoorDash, you can get on Fiverr, Fiverr, with your skills and talents. You can do you can do work for it's like gig work and those kind of things. But I'm gonna say this to you: if you're going to do anything in business, people, set your structure correctly. Set the structure up. Hey there. Set the structure up so you can be classified as a real business owner. And then you're going to start making sure you keep up with all of your business expenses so it can be a tax write-off when you are doing your taxes. That's what I'm finding out a lot of times, that you people are not keeping up with their business expenses. They are write-offs for you. So don't be afraid to get that done correctly. LLC, EIN, business bank account, not personal bank account, business personal account, okay? I mean business, not business personal account, but business account. And like I've said before, get a few business bank accounts to have one for your taxes that you have to pay 30%. At least put it into an account that you won't touch it as you are growing your business or as you are doing business. And as money is coming into your business, do that. Make sure that you are doing that. Now, next thing, after you've done all of that, and then you start maneuvering and working on getting clients to your business, because we do know a business is going to be ran by what? Having customers to come to our business, right? So how do you do that? Well, you do that by branding your business, getting out there, getting your marketing together, letting people know that you exist, letting people know you exist. I see you. Listen at you. So letting people know you exist. And how do you do that? You are going to make sure it's, and marketing is almost like a form of psychology of selling, in a sense. Because listen, you would want them to see the branding, whatever your branding is, whatever your colors are. Just like you'll know Nike sign anywhere. You'll know, uh let's say, Walmart's logo anywhere. You'll know their colors anywhere, because Even Target, Target is with the red and the dot. So any business that have set up and branded themselves, that is what they've done. And also about, it's more to branding than just that, but those are just some small things that you can do that really ain't, it's not going to cost you anything. It's just going to cost your creativity in your mind, what you want. So you're creative out here. Y'all some creative people. And I say that all the time because you really are. You may not think it doesn't look like that to you, because you're in, you're you see you every day. You just do things flow out of ebb and flow. You just do it, and you don't really think, second guess it. You just do it, right? To somebody else, they be looking at you like this. Wow, they are genius. Yeah, some people would say that about you. So brand yourself in that manner. And like I said, branding is a whole lot of that. And then that draws your client in, that draws the people to you. That, I get so many DMs in regarding to me helping. And like I say, they don't comment in the comment sections a lot of times when I'm doing my videos, but they do reach out to me. And when I speak with them on a one-to-one basis, they understand their assignment, because they said that, it's something about you that resonated with you, that I want to work with you. That's called branding. That's how I brand myself. I don't get on here using profanity. I don't care how upset I may get with someone. There's ways that I'm going to represent my business, and you need to do the same thing when it comes down to that for your business and for your brand and for how you want to look. Do you think I don't get upset about some things sometimes? Absolutely, I do. I get upset in my personal life and I get upset in business. Yes, yes, yes. But there's a time and a place for everything. You don't have to see every bit of what go on. And a lot of people, they'll do it just because they know they'll get more views. People will see them, yeah, sometimes, but everything is not worth somebody just more views and more people are seeing my content. I don't want to do it that way. So that's a part of your branding too. You should want to come up with ways of how people are going to receive your message or see your messaging. And that's it. Now, the biggie that we need to talk about is talk about some apps that you probably need to use. And not probably, but there are some that you may want to implement into your. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you do. Thank you. So there are some other things that you would want to do to be able to kind of like usher yourself into the next phase of you starting this business. Even if you're on a 9 to 5, even if you're working, there's no limited space. When you're not on your job, there's no one that says you can't build your own business. Let that sink in. There's no one outside of you in your 9 to 5 in your free time that says you cannot start a business and make it profitable. There's no one. There is not a rule in the book. Now, unless you may be on you don't want to compete with your good morning, good morning. You don't want to compete with your employer. Yeah, you don't want to do that. But I'm sure what your vision is probably totally different than the profession that you're in, right? You may have another vision or goal. You may say, I've always wanted to do A. I always wanted to do B. Or I always wanted to do C. Whatever it is, there's no one, nothing that says you can't do it. Here again, multiple streams of income is going to be what you're going to do. And another thing, once you set the goals to plan all of this, and once you have your goals in your life and your time structured, you can get more done. That's another conversation for another day. Let's get back to this marketing piece. Some of the apps that you will use, even if you're a brick and mortar, even if you don't want to show your face on social media, that's okay. You don't have to. There are ways that there's so much AI out here. Just find the people that resonate with what you want to learn about and learn and research. Take your time, because it's personal. That's my title. It's personal. Take your time to grow. Take your time to do what you need to do. Take your time to make it all happen. It's personal. People, it's personal. Do your work. Now, the marketing piece. Let's talk about this a little bit further. These apps or whatever it is that you're going to need, it's going to be important to get yourselves out there. Okay? So good morning. So let that soak in. Sink in. Soak, sink, however. Etch it on your brain right now. Okay? And then listen. Side note, your reticular activating system, that part, let me say this to y'all before I even give you the information. You ever notice that sometimes you may, let's say for instance, if you want a car, a certain brand of car, and you see that car after you've thought about, you see that brand, that you see that brand everywhere after you've thought about it. That is your reticular activating system doing what need to be done. That is your reticular activating system doing what needs to be done for you, giving you what you've asked it for, what you need. And it's going to work, and it's going to work, and it's going to work until you tell it to stop working. Because that's just the way you're made up. You are wonderfully made. God has made you wonderfully. You don't have to get approval. You don't have to get validation from anybody. You don't have to get any acceptance from anyone. God has made you this way. He's made you this way for his purpose and his glory. He's given you the ability to create wealth. Like I just said. Yes. So, along the way, there's a lot of things that you're going to have to do in order to get there. And I'm not going to tell you it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. Let's continue on talking about this. So, in the midst of it all, let's see here. In the midst of everything, back to the marketing piece, you're going to need some apps. And don't be afraid. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Oh, my family over here is tripping this morning. Much love to you. Thank you. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I see the hearts now. Thank y'all so much for the hearts over here. So that lets everybody gets the live out over here in TikTok. Thank y'all. Thank you. But we're gonna talk about this because y'all gonna get y'all gonna get this stuff. Y'all gonna get this. You gonna get these businesses out here this year. I'm not playing with y'all. I am not gonna play with you this year. I'm gonna keep talking the same talk. You're gonna come, you're gonna say, darn, she just said that the other day. She keeps saying it because I wanted to soak in. I know you have the ability to create wealth for yourself, for your family, for your next generation. And when I leave this earth, I want to say, hey, she's done her part. She has really done what she's supposed to do in this land. That's what I want. I'm telling you, I have to continue doing what I'm doing because I was called to do this. I was. In my corner, you were called to for something, and I want you to get it out there. I want you to get it out there in the world. I really want you to get it out there and stop being so reserved in your approach on your success. Stop doing that to yourself. Now, let's get back into these apps that I feel like you need basically to build your business. Now, a lot of these, everybody, that's why I say under $500, you can start these businesses. And now a lot of these business apps, they are free for maybe 14 days. So it gives you a time to get your momentum going. But before you sign up for them, make sure that you don't, sit there and written out your little goals and your plans, because the time will pass you by and you would have used up your free trials and everything like that. So you don't want to do that. Okay. So this is, like I say, if things are, a little bit tight for you right now financially, this is what you need to do in order to be able to just say, hey, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get my momentum going. And then maybe between those 2 weeks, 14 days, whatever, 2 weeks, I would have, I would at least have somebody to, maybe I have a couple of people that I can service, and you can pay for, you pay for your software from that point on. Okay. Now, and then you just, just gradually, you don't have to get the largest package first. Just gradually get your little packages and go in. Okay. Now let me go ahead. First of all, okay, now let's say you done already decided on what your business gonna be. You've already gotten that thing together. Nobody can use your name. You've already discovered that. You got that bank account going. You've already set up your PayPal and your Stripe. You done set up that. So where that money can, when you send them that link, they can send, you finna get blocked. They can set up everything. They can set up everything that way, right? Okay, anyway. See how, boy, I tell you, you just don't know what to do. You don't know what kind of business you want to do. Is that what you're saying? You just don't know what to do. Do something that you love and something that, okay, let me tell you this right here. I'm glad you asked that question before I go on. Someone said they just don't know what to do. And I know they're probably saying they don't know what to do for his business while setting up a business. Now, what the mistake that you don't want to make, everybody out here, you don't want to look at something that makes money, because now it can be making money today and it cannot be making money maybe 5 years from now, maybe 2 or 3 years from now. And that's where a lot of people make mistakes. They just do stuff because they feel like, okay, it's trending right now. Don't do that. Sometimes you have to research and do. If you got a lot of things that you want to do, sometimes you just got to narrow it down and do the research. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. All right. Let me see something. Oh, that's what you're talking about. Okay, well that's not a lie for that. I'm sorry about that happening to you. But let's say any event, if somebody had a question like that, they say they just don't know what to do. Let's say about businesses and sometimes, but you're talking about a whole another conversation. So anyway, if somebody didn't know what to do, like I said, you have got to not do a business because you just don't want to. You just don't want to you just want to do it because it brings in money. Because like I said, it could be trending today, in the next year or two it could be obsolete. And then you just going after, in other words, you're what they call those opportunities. That's what you would be. And opportunities come a dime a dozen. They're only short lived, so you don't want to do that to yourself. So now, if that person had that kind of question, but they was asking something else, but we ain't gonna talk about that now, because we're helping people with businesses. That's something outside of what we're talking about right now. So anyway, back to what I was saying, the apps. If you get a 14-day trial on many of them, do that. Most of the apps that you're going to definitely will benefit you is you going to get building a website. Build your website. Sometimes you can get something that has a landing page component to it, and something that you don't always have to have a website. But if you're going to be able to, if you're going to think about, let's say if you sit there and planned out your business and you say you want to, maybe down the road, maybe 3 or 6 months down the road, you want to do business. You want to do, let's say you want to get a contract, government contract, and now all of that is kind of like iffy right now. It's kind of like iffy. It's real iffy right now. So what is going to have to happen is a lot of all right. So a lot of you mm, y'all we will be praying for you. We will be praying for you. We shall be praying for you. Yes. Okay. Now, what was I saying about that? Oh yeah, about the website. Now, what you can do is you can get a software that you can build your funnel, which would be your marketing to get people to come to your brick and mortar, educating them, sending them through an ecosystem for them to continue to get on, to connect with you outside of social media. And like I said, that's all for another a conversation for another day. Getting your, getting your links, getting links to whatever you have to offer, talking to your potential customers, and then when you get them on in your ecosystem, first do your email list, giving them something free to connect with you. Then you talk to them even more once you got them off of these platforms here. So that's very important to do there. And in a lot of them, some of this will give you a 2 week window. And that's why I say you need to have everything already sorted out. You need to have already planned. So when you do that, thank you. So when you do that, you will you will already have a way to nurture and connect with those people that may be maybe in future part of your community. Thank you. Oh man, giving me all this love. Thank you so much. So though that's one app too. And then also getting a Zoom app. Zoom, sometimes you have, like, I think it's under an hour free. So you can, if you have to meet with someone, if you have to meet with a potential customer and they want to talk to you, this is where you will connect with them on that aspect. You will connect with them there. So you have to here again, have everything together, have everything planned. And your social media apps, of course, getting all your social media platforms, go ahead and secure the name, even on some of them. If you're not going to use the name right now, once you put your business out there, you want to be able to put all of you may not use certain apps, you may not use certain social media, but secure your name. Secure the name. And with your YouTube channel, of course, you already know that you're going to have a Gmail account. You're going to have, with your Gmail account, you're automatically, that your YouTube channel will come with that package. Only thing you have to do is when you're going up to your Gmail, when you get ready to kind of log from a computer. I don't know. I can't think of how it does. I think the apps are on the YouTube app is separate from the phone. But if you're on a computer doing it, logging in, those, like the little square dots, you go there and you go down and they'll show you all kind of features you have. You have YouTube, your access to Google Drive is limited space. You even have access to photos. You have your chat box. You have documents. Google Docs is there. Google Spreadsheets is there. Everything. And then if you're in a business that where you have to create that, you even have Google Forms, all kind of little apps just within the Google community for you. And so you can build your YouTube channel from there, and your YouTube channel is your major search engine. I'm using my YouTube all the time. So your YouTube channel is going to be very important for you. Okay. So don't forget that. That is something you grow. And then other software, if you want to grow, like StreamYard, if you want to use that, you have ScreenPal. You can record and make videos and make your classes, and get you a software that you can create. I know I use Samcart, and Samcart has a way that I can create my classes and courses in there as well. If you have Kajabi, you have Thinkific, and then you have what is Udemy, and it's another one. I can't remember the name of the other one, but you can always have those there to help you and aid you when if you got a class. Like I said, if you're going to teach something, if you're going to outside of your social media, you want to be able to create videos without going live all the time. There's apps to do that. And those apps I just mentioned to you, those apps are the ones that you can use too for that. Okay. And then also, once you get that done, you want to be able to have something like Canva to create graphics. And there's a few in Canva has a free version and it has a pro version. And I love the pro version because it gives you so many more options. It gives you so much more to do. You can just navigate through it all. So there are opportunities for you to use some of these free resources if your funding is limited right now. But if a lot of you are getting ready to get this tax money back, you want to make sure that you use, hey, thank you, all this love over here. Thanks. You want to make sure that you utilize those apps and utilize them to the point that it's going to help you to stand out and help you to brand yourself and help you to. So it's going to help you to just usher yourself into push you further and further out here so where people can know you exist. And then, like I said, come up with your strategies in order to do it. So if you want my help and need my help, just reach out to me, pushtodream.com, and go there and make schedule an appointment. That's what you have to do. $97 is my consultations. $97 to speak with you one-on-one about your business. And then also, I need to look and see what's on my schedule because I changed my schedule around. Because right now I am doing some other projects and stuff. Along with I'm doing taxes this season too. So I want to make sure that if you schedule an appointment, we can meet. So I won't waste your time, and I'm not gonna let you waste mine. I'm definitely not gonna do that. So that's what we can do. Now also with your marketing and putting your email, getting an email, you can do constant contact, you can do Kit. It used to be Convert Kit, but now it's just Kit. You can do, I think there's a few more. MailChimp. I personally have used MailChimp when I first started. I just really didn't like the interface, but it all depends. I mean, you can use what you want to use. But I didn't too much care for it back then. Yeah. And then also having an appointment calendar. You can have Audacity, you can have Calendly, yeah, Calendly. That's what it's called. Calendly. You can have that as a tool, and it's a free tool. Then you can, always upgrade later. All these tools, all these apps and tools I'm telling you about, they are free from the beginning. If you can go to my website and you can see where you can get the free toolkit, and I explain to it in depth in videos. You can have that because it's free, but I give you the tools, and those hadn't changed, and those are basically the good ones that I mentioned in those videos, and explain to you how to use them. So if you want that information, go there. Is yours for the education. Learn. You can learn something on your own by doing that. Okay, without with me, but I do explain it to you more in depth in those videos. Now, a little bit more that you definitely were going to have to do. And this is going to help you with your marketing. This is going to help you with your business, getting your business out there. You have to think differently now if you are going to do something in business. Why I say you have to think differently? Because you're going to embark on something that you haven't done before, and you got to expand that way of thinking. You got to expand your way of thinking, okay? Now, blocking out you some time, setting you some goals is going to be very important for you getting your marketing together. And then also when you get ready to advertise, and this is going to be a part of your marketing, you want to make sure that you got a plan out, that you know how you're going to find your avatar, what your avatar like. Now your avatar is going to be that one particular person that you're going to be speaking to. It can be many people now, but is that one, what type of person is your business for? You want to come up with your ways and come up with your plan to figure out where they are. You need to map that out first. And this is going to cause you to think about a little bit more goal setting and time blocking. And then it's going to also get you to look into doing more automation with your things too, right? And then, like I told you about the Google Drive with the Google Docs and things like that, you are going to be able to be creating templates from there. You can do a lot of things with that, just with that free Google account, in addition to all of the other things. And then also with your domain name, you want to make sure that you have a professional email address too. So that can come with your domain name. If you go to GoDaddy and get your domain name from GoDaddy, they always give you an option to get that business email. So you want to get that business email too, but that Gmail can be for things that you got coming in that you don't always want to flood your business. Because if you sign up for a lot of different things, just have a separate email address for that, because it can flood your email, and you want your business to stay. You want your business to stay that way. We're talking about how you can start a business even if you have a 9 to 5, and then you can do this under $500. So that's what we're talking about today. So hopefully this helps, and for those that need this information. Now, some of the first things that you're gonna do, and you can do this, you can have your business in a way that it can start growing for you within 30 days. But I'm gonna tell you, each week you may want to do something different, and I'm gonna give you just a little outline of how you should plan your week, and then we're gonna get off because I've been on here for, oh yeah, I do. I gotta get ready for my day. All right. So, all right, going, yes, gotta get my word in this morning, and then I am going to got some other things I need to do today. I'm working today after that. So finally, yes, we're gonna make sure that we finalize your business idea, setting up your legal structure. That's week one. And then get all your social media pages together, like I told you. That should be your week one. And then you're going to start building your website or whatever you're going to do. Get your landing page together, start your marketing campaigns, and start doing your marketing stuff like that. And then the third week, you should make sure that you are, you know, you've already done all of that. So you should start that third week and see your trials will more than likely be over on your apps too. And so you're going to start getting some traction with that. Okay. And then also, you also are going to continue that cycle within that fourth week. So that's a month, the whole month that you can hit the ground running with your vision and your goals. Even if you are 9 to 5, and if you don't have a 9 to 5, that can give you all the more of go ahead and getting out here and getting things moving for you. So with that being said, that's just pretty much, it's personal. It's all about what you want to do with your day, in your life, in your time, in your future. It don't always have to be just a 9 to 5, people. You can build your business outside of your 9 to 5. And you can do it under $500. Getting you started, because sometimes you may have to get some things printed. You may have to order some marketing. Everything it doesn't have to be digital. You may just want to have some business cards. You may want to have to order a couple of things to kind of get you up and running and moving, especially with that. Okay. So anyway, that's all I'm gonna tell you for that is concerned. But anyway, y'all have a beautiful day. I have other things I need to do today, and I will be okay. Hopefully y'all have a beautiful day as well. So we'll be coming back, and I'll be talking to y'all later. I hope that this information helped, and it help you in ways that can take you on and get you to thinking about your day, and hopefully getting that reticular activating system going. And you also remember that Deuteronomy 8:18 says that you have the ability to create wealth. God has given us the ability. So let's make God proud of us by doing what we need to do for ourselves, and to moving our lives into a good, to a positive direction. Okay. All right. We'll talk to you later. Have a beautiful day. Bye bye.